This demo will allow you to get a quick code review from the LLM. So I'm going to go ahead and use the HiCLI codebase. I have a change set in mind. But first, let's use task view to see what this task is all about. So it's under Ken/code review because I've published under my account. So here we can see it simply admits to getting a shallow code review from the AI LLM. And there are two steps. The first step here asks the LLM to do the following. First, to look for to-dos, just because sometimes I forget to finish all my small minor to-dos in a change set. Then to check for misspellings or unclear language, especially in docs. Then to check for missing or insufficient testing. Then to point out any bugs, logic errors, or code smells. And finally, to suggest improvements for readability or maintainability. Now, of course, LLMs are only so good at these different tasks, but a lot of times this code review task is just great as a gut check to see how far away my change set is from being actually ready. Now, the second step is simply information for the user, informing them how they can get their change set into the actual conversation so that the LLM can use it. As a reminder, double exclamation is simply executing a local shell command. So if you do double exclamation get diff, it's equivalent of just typing get diff in your terminal. That obviously would give you unstaged changes. And here's just a reminder of all the different ones. You could also use exclamation sh. That does prompt the LLM to run a shell command. And so naturally you could just ask the LLM how to get the change associated with a specific commit. So yeah, in fact, I'll just go ahead and do that. So let's start again, but now let's actually use the task. Ken code review. You can see the two steps are here. All right, and instead of using get show directly, I'm going to ask the AI to let's see, get changes from commit. And let's see what it does. Great, so it chose to use get show, which is exactly what I would have done. But it's good sometimes if you just kind of forget the get command that you need. And this change was all about setting the file extension for temporary files to match that the content type, the extension implied by the content type. So I won't get into the details of that, but you can see the change is in fact fully in the context history now, and I'll ask for a review. All right, so you'll see it actually goes through and breaks out its feedback based on the section that I described in the actual prompt. No to-dos, no misspellings, there's unit testing, there's no integration testing, but sounds like that's okay, or it thinks that's okay. No obvious bugs, readability, pretty good. Summary of suggestions. All right, consider broadening the markdown detection logic. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Add a doc string to explain. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty good. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to show. What's nice about this is that you can easily just copy this task, modify it for your own use case, for your own code base, for your own kind of peculiarities in how you do coding and software engineering, and then yeah, it becomes a useful tool to add to your toolbox.